Alright, it is Monday, June 17, 2019 at 1:57 p.m. Let's take a look here quickly at the weather. Alright, we got flooding, rain, and scattered severe thunderstorms expected from the plains to the Ohio Valley and mid-Atlantic throughout midweek. Clusters of thunderstorms will bring out heavy rain from the plains to the Ohio Valley and mid-Atlantic this week. The downpours will likely trigger flash flooding in some areas. Scattered severe storms are possible each day as well. Heavy rain could cause localized flash flooding across an expansive area this week, from the southern and central plains to the Ohio Valley and mid-Atlantic. Scattered severe storms are possible each day as well, posing mainly a risk of damaging wind gusts and large hail. Scattered showers and thunderstorms are ongoing from Texas into the mid-Atlantic. Flash flooding has been reported south of Cleveland, Ohio this morning, particularly along the Interstate 76 corridor from Wadsworth to Norton, Barberton, and western Akron, according to the National Weather Service. Cars were stalled and stranded in flooding waters near Barberton, and water was entering homes on the west side of Akron. Evacuations and rescues have been reported by the National Weather Service along Flooded Creek in Rittman. A frontal system has stalled out from the plains eastward into the Mississippi Valley, Ohio Valley, and the Mid-Atlantic. Humid air is being pulled northward into the stalled frontal boundary, providing ample moisture. The jet stream is also sending disturbances into the same general region, igniting clusters of thunderstorms common in the summer months. This will lead to areas of locally heavy rain near the stalled front. This is a prime recipe for summer flash flooding, and it will likely last through midweek. That exact track the thunderstorm clusters on each given day is somewhat uncertain, but the general area of risk at the least locally heavy rain stretches from parts of the central and southern plains in the Ohio Valley and the Mid-Atlantic. Here are rainfall forecasts through Thursday from less than 1 inch to 1 to 2 inches, 2 to 3 inches, and 3 to 5 inches. And you see here the whole region from Kansas City, St. Louis, Louisville, Charleston, Washington, D.C., and New York getting plenty of rainfall. It says local flooding is possible with any of these thunderstorm clusters, especially where the ground is saturated in parts of this zone. Flash flooding watches have been issued by the National Weather Service from the Ohio Valley eastward through the Mid-Atlantic. So there's flooding alerts, flash flood warnings, and flood watches for North Platte, Evansville, Cincinnati, Charleston, Pittsburgh, Washington, and the Philadelphia area. Scattered severe thunderstorms are possible each day across the same general corridor, at risk for heavy rainfall this week. Any storms that turn severe will pose mainly a threat of damaging wind gusts and large hail, though an isolated tornado threat cannot be ruled out. The greatest chance for severe storms on Monday is in parts of the Mid-Atlantic as well as the central and southern high plains. You see here severe weather forecasts possible and likely in Midland, Denver, Charleston, Washington area. So there's two areas, one above Texas, heading into the mid plains, and then one from the south from Louisiana all the way to Washington. Tuesday's threat of scattered severe storms will probably be focused in the central and southern plains, from northern Texas to parts of Oklahoma and Kansas. The frontal system will start to nudge eastward by Wednesday as an area of low pressure develops. Severe thunderstorms may ignite from northern Texas and southeast Oklahoma to parts of Arkansas and southeastern Missouri. Rain may prolong river flooding. The rounds of heavy rain may also slow the rate of fall of mainstream river this week, rather than produce another crest. The Mississippi River crested last weekend in St. Louis at a level expected only by the Great Flood of 1993. The crest is now working its way downstream. Water levels in the Arkansas River continue to fall after hitting records high in 6 different locations from northern Oklahoma to southeastern Arkansas. So there's river flooding status all the way down to the Mississippi area. In addition, the Mississippi River has already set records for flooding longevity. In some areas, the rivers have been above flood stage since around the first of the year. Alright, so that's pretty much the recap of all the storms that are going to be happening this week. Alright, let's take a look here at the the National Hurricane Center. There is tropical cyclone activity not expected during the next 48 hours in the Atlantic. The Pacific, tropical cyclone activity is not expected during the next 48 hours. And the Central Pacific around Hawaii, tropical cyclone activity is not expected during the next 48 hours. Alright, this is GFS forecast. Pretty much taking a look where the rain's going to be. It's going to be a lot of the East Coast is going to be having a lot of rain. There's going to be a lot of rain in the Florida region. And a lot of rain around the Gulf as well. Around the Louisiana, Georgia, Florida, Texas. So pretty much there's going to be a lot of rain in the south and the eastern side of the United States. Alright. Let's take a look here. What's happening right now. The Gulf off of Texas, there's a big blob of rain happening there, and there's some rain happening in Florida. We still looking off the coast of Africa. There's some little storms coming off, but nothing major, so it's pretty calm. Alright, let's take a look here at the Gulf, a closer look at the Gulf. Here is that giant swath of rain coming off the Texas region, heading into the Louisiana area. There's also some rain happening off the Florida Panhandle. Alright, let's take a look at full screen radar. This is the rain coming off the coast right now of Houston and Corpus Christi. Let's zoom in there. It's going to be heading into the New Orleans area. So people of Louisiana, be aware that more rain's coming your way. There's also rain happening off Florida. There's also rain happening near St. Louis, Missouri, and some rain happening near Cincinnati, Ohio, and Pittsburgh. And then also rain happening around Sioux Falls and Minneapolis, between Pierre and Minneapolis. There's some rain there as well. Alright, and here is a Saharan dust layer. This is the dust that comes off of Africa, and then it travels across the Atlantic. So this dust is traveling across the Atlantic and heading for the Puerto Rico area and the Dominican Republic area and parts of South America. So people who have asthma or who have breathing problems, this is headed your way if you live in Puerto Rico or are in Puerto Rico or Dominican Republic. So please be aware of that. There could be more difficulty breathing. Alright, here are the temperatures. We have Washington with 58 degrees, California with 52 degrees in the northern side, and 63 to 79 degrees in the southern side. Arizona with 92 degrees, Texas with 76 and 79 degrees in the northern side, and 84 and 78 on the southern side. Louisiana with 78 and 86 degrees. Florida with 88 and 87 degrees in the Jacksonville area and 76 degrees in the Miami area. Georgia with 88 degrees. South Carolina with 75 degrees. North Carolina with 86 degrees on the western side of North Carolina and 90 degrees in the central part, 80 degrees in the coastal area. Virginia having 83 degrees. New York 76 degrees. Massachusetts with 74 degrees. Vermont at 67 degrees, Maine at 65 in the northern part, and 74 in the southern part. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more news updates and for more weather updates. See you guys next time. God bless.